If you thought the Horizon Festival had already reached its peak, it might be time to rethink that, because Forza Horizon 6 is shaping up to be one of the most ambitious entries the series has ever seen. Based on a newly released preview from someone who actually got hands-on time with the game, there's a clear shift in direction here, and it could fundamentally change how players experience Horizon going forward. According to that preview, the game wastes no time making an impression. It opens with the now traditional cinematic intro sequence, throwing players straight into the driver's seat of the 2025 GR GT prototype and sending them tearing through the stunning landscapes of Japan. The preview describes a high-speed run through rural countryside, winding roads in the Japanese Alps, and even a moment where the player drifts to a stop near a live rocket launch. It's exactly the kind of over-the-top spectacle the series is known for, but what stands out is how quickly that sequence ends. Once it's over, the game pulls back and essentially tells you, this world is yours. Go explore it. One of the biggest changes highlighted in the preview is the way the game frames your role. Instead of starting out as an established racing icon, you begin as a fan, a tourist visiting Japan with friends while the Horizon Festival is already underway. You're not immediately invited to the top tier events, and you'll need to prove yourself before earning a place in the Invitational. From what was described, this approach serves as a more natural introduction for new players, allowing them to learn how different cars handle and how various environments impact driving without feeling overwhelmed. And then there's the setting, Japan. Something fans have been asking for over multiple Horizon entries. The preview emphasizes that this isn't just a backdrop for racing events. The developers have taken a more integrated approach, making the Horizon Festival feel like it exists within Japan rather than dominating it. That means players can expect a wide range of environments, from dense urban areas like Tokyo, complete with neon-lit streets and iconic crossings, to quiet rural regions and mountainous terrain that demand a completely different driving style. The preview also highlights how different races are designed to showcase that variety. One example mentioned is a tight technical race through Tokyo streets using a modest starter car, where agility matters more than raw speed. Another involves a cross-country event filled with rough terrain and water, where a more rugged vehicle is essential. It's a reminder that Horizon isn't just about fast cars, it's about choosing the right car for the right moment. But arguably the most important takeaway from this preview is the game's focus on exploration. While previous Horizon titles featured massive open worlds, they often guided players from one event to another through map icons. In Forza Horizon 6, that structure is being rethought. There's still a campaign and a suggested golden path, but the preview makes it clear that players are encouraged to go off course and discover things for themselves. That philosophy is reinforced by a new fog of war system on the map. Instead of seeing everything right away, the map gradually reveals itself as you drive through it. According to the preview, this creates a much stronger sense of progression and discovery, making each new location feel earned rather than simply selected from a menu. And there's plenty to discover. The preview mentions activities like time attacks, where players can set lap times and compete against ghost data from other players, as well as drag races that focus purely on speed. These events are integrated into the world rather than separated from it, meaning you can encounter them naturally as you explore. Another standout feature discussed is the new aftermarket car system. While driving around, players can come across opportunities to purchase vehicles at discounted prices, often placed in locations that make sense for their strengths. The preview describes an example of finding a Dodge SRT Demon parked next to a drag strip, creating a natural incentive to buy the car and immediately use it in that environment. It's a system designed to encourage experimentation and make car discovery feel more organic. Exploration is also rewarded through collectibles scattered throughout the world. These include mascots placed in both obvious and hidden locations, giving players a reason to venture off the main roads. According to the preview, some are easy to spot while driving, while others require a more deliberate search, adding another layer to the exploration-focused design. What really stands out is how interconnected everything feels. The preview repeatedly emphasizes that activities, collectibles, and events are all seamlessly integrated into the world. You're not just jumping between isolated tasks. You're constantly encountering new opportunities as you drive, which helps maintain immersion and keeps the experience feeling dynamic. Beyond gameplay, there are also new systems aimed at personalization. The journal feature allows players to document their journey by taking photos of landmarks and creating a visual record of their time in Japan. Meanwhile, garage customization has been expanded significantly. Players can now design their own garage spaces, choosing how they look and feel, whether that's something realistic or something more creative and unconventional. All of these features point toward a broader goal, giving players more freedom and a stronger sense of ownership over their experience. Based on this preview, Forza Horizon 6 isn't just about racing. It's about exploration, discovery, and creating your own journey through a world that feels alive. Of course, it's important to remember that this is still based on a preview build, but the impressions so far are extremely promising. If everything comes together as described, this could be a major step forward for the series and potentially one of the most immersive Horizon games to date. Forza Horizon 6 is set to launch on May 19, 2026 for Xbox Series X and S, PC, and Xbox Cloud, and it'll be available day one on Xbox Game Pass. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. And if you want even more content, including exclusive videos you won't find here on YouTube, check out my Patreon. My latest exclusive takes a deep dive into whether or not Xbox exclusives are truly dead. Thanks for watching, and as always, game on.